Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is my TBR for both the Spookathon and the 24-hour readathon because both will be happening this week. The Spookathon is an annual event hosted by BooksandLala. It's a week-long readathon in which you read spooky books and I'm really excited. I love doing themed reading for October. It's always my favourite time of year to do a themed reading month. Most of these books will be ones that I mentioned in my October TBR, so if you're not new here and you have been watching my videos regularly, thank you. And I'm really sorry, but this won't be anything really original. So there are 5 challenges for the Spookathon this year. The first one is to read a thriller. For this one I picked The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. I bought this in anticipation for the Friday Frightathon, so I might as well incorporate it into this readathon. The next 2 challenges are to read a book with pictures and to read a book set in a different time period. And for this I'm going to be finishing off I'll Be Gone in the Dark. I started this one for Friday Frightathon as well, but I fell behind. I should have finished it yesterday as I'm recording this and I didn't, unfortunately, because it's quite dense. There's a lot of information packed into here and it's non-fiction, so it's going a little bit slower than it normally would. I am about halfway through. This one has pictures and it's also mostly set in the 1970s and 80s when the Golden State Killer was at large. And then the next 2 challenges are to read a book with purple on the cover and to read a book with a spooky word on the title. For these 2 I picked The Wicked Deep. I've been meaning to read this one for ages. I decided to save it for October because I think it's going to be quite spooky, and what better time to read it than during Spookathon. Another one I might potentially be reading for Spookathon is Bird Box. I got this one from the library and I'm so excited to read it. I talked about it in my October TBR. This is my most anticipated book of the month and I'm trying to savour it because I am certain I'm going to love it, which is why I haven't picked it up yet, but I'm going to pick it up this week, I think. It is quite short, so I don't think it'll take me long to read. And also, bird kind of fits with the spooky word in the title because birds are fucking creepy. The next one I'm potentially going to be reading is an advanced reader's copy, and that is Into the Night. This is a crime thriller detective book. And then the final 2 books, if I read all of these, which might not happen, but these final 2 books are hopefully going to be read during Dewey's 24-hour readathon. This is one that I take part in as often as I can. It happens twice a year. This year it's actually happening 3 times, which is really exciting, and it's one that I discovered years ago and I've just taken part in it ever since because the community really comes together. They use the readathon hashtag, which is just hashtag readathon, and everyone comes together and supports each other and it's just really lovely. You read for 24 hours straight if you can take breaks, it's all up to you how much reading you do, and I just think it's fantastic. So the 2 books that I'll be reading for that are Dry by Neil Shusterman, which I've been dying to read all month and I'm really excited to finally get to it, and I will be finishing off Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I'm about 10% of the way in at the moment. It's a YA sci-fi from him and it's coming out in November. I'm quite enjoying it. It's not his best work. I tend to prefer his epic fantasy over his YA stuff. I don't really know why. I think it's just better. But those are all the books I'll be reading during the readathon. If you've done a TBR video, then do let me know in the comments below. I'll hopefully be taking some time this evening to visit some people's vlogs and TBRs so I can leave some comments. I'm hoping to vlog this readathon, but I'm not entirely sure it's going to happen because I'm not sure how much time I'll have this week at work. Thanks for watching everyone and I'll speak to you in my next video. Bye!